Happy Wednesday, webheads. It's new comic book day. Just got done teaching some tennis. It's a hot summer day, man. I don't know how much more I can take of this, but in a couple of weeks, I'll be getting back to my normal video routine. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. But for now, I'm going to drive to that comic shop. We're going to check out the books they have this week, and I'll show you what I got. So stay tuned, guys. What's up, webheads, guys? Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And this is Spider Slayer's Comic Book Haul, episode 593, the video series where I share with you what I pick up at my LCS, which is Comic Central, located in the city of Sanford in the Central Florida area. So if you guys are ever in the area, stop by, tell Mike Spider Slayer sent you, and you'll get a mysterious black bag of your own, and inside will be those comic books. Guys, here we go. Let's not waste any more time. Let's dive into it. So here we go, take out the comics out of the black bag, and boom, there is the stack. It is a hefty week. So let's get started here. The first one that I wound up getting is Marvel Comics Presents issue number 7. I figure anything with Wolverine these days, you can't go wrong since his movie's getting ready to come out with Deadpool. Here we got Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine. This is issue 8. I have a lot of the newer issues of this. I don't have a lot of the older ones. I do have issue 1 though. Wolverine, Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine issue 9. And then I have issue 42. And then I have issue 85. So I thought that was a pretty cool cover right there. Then for other back issues, I wound up getting Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk. That was pretty cool. That's issue 54. Treachery at Tranquility Base. So that's neat. Then I wound up getting this Amazing Spider-Man issue 20, or annual, from Todd McFarlane. That was one of his variant covers that he did there. I have one of those already, but they're it's not in the best of shape. Then I wound up getting issue 312 of Amazing Spider-Man. This is the newsstand edition with the Green Goblin on there and the Hobgoblin. Always buy these up. Then I wound up buying the first comic I ever bought at a comic store with my own money. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 313. The newsstand, I actually have the direct edition of this, and this is in really good shape, so happy to have that. And then I wound up getting issue 322. This is the direct copy, Assassination Plot, Part 3 of 6. So wound up scoring that one. All right, so let's get into the new comics this week. And kicking it off, it looks like we're going to show off some of the independents that came out. Looking forward to this. We got Void Rivals. This is issue 2. Curious to see the direction that they're going to go with this book. Obviously, we had the first huge issue with Jetfire in that first book. We're going to see what they do with this, how the story progresses now that it doesn't have Transformer hype around it, right? So looking forward to that. Check out that artwork, man. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I can't wait to read it. What's with these stones in their heads and stuff? I don't know, man. We'll see where it goes. Void Rivals, issue 2. Then I wound up getting the other cover. So of course I had to get multiple covers of this. And then I wound up getting the 1 in 10 cover for $5. All right. Then speaking of Skybound, we have Radiant Black. This is the Catalyst War Part 1. And I wound up getting both covers. And I'll tell you why. Because in these covers, in these two separate covers, there's obviously 2 Radiant Blacks. And there's actually, the story is told in their perspective. So I guess there's a few more pages that are different in the story. So if you're going to check this out, I recommend you buying both covers so you get to see the perspective of both characters here. So that's pretty cool. Then I wound up getting Noctera, the Nemesis special. So this somehow is going to tie into the whole Nemesis storyline big game. Here is the artwork in here. Very nice. Looks very creepy, right? Can't wait for that one. Then I got issue 2 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter. The first issue was a lot of fun in here. We got to see Chun-Li and Michelangelo. We got to see a lot of different characters. I think Bison was in there. Here we got Ryu who's in there, and he looks like he's facing Leonardo. So where does the tournament go? What's the motive behind Bison? And then here we got Ken versus Donatello. I like this book, man. I think it's pretty badass. All right, let's see what else we got here. So then we wind up getting Battle Chasers. This is issue 11. Cool cover here. I still have to read that trade. I did buy the trade. I just haven't gotten around to reading it. And then I got to read issues 10 and 11 just to see what this story is all about. If you guys loved issue 10 and you're looking forward to issue 11, leave it in the comments section below. Curious to hear your thoughts on everything. All right. Then let's see what else I got here. Any other independents? Yes, I do have a couple more. So we have Gunslinger Spawn. This is issue 22. Awesome looking cover there. Love this story. Gotta love that Brett Booth artwork. He hasn't taken a break since he started this book, and we just get to see an all-out battle between Gunslinger and Violator and Clown and the boy that Gunslinger is with. Here is the opening page right here. Best book, man, in my opinion, when it comes to all the Spawn books, and you can't beat the $2.99 price tag. All right, so speaking of Mark Miller, we wound up having Big Game. This is issue 1. I am so curious to see how all this Miller Universe stuff ties in to the whole Big Game storyline. This is some crazy event, but I love Nemesis. He's one of my favorite characters in Miller's world, and I guess if there's anybody that can pull it off, it is Nemesis. So I'm very much looking forward to this one. It's part 1 of 5. All right, let's go into a few DC books that I have this week. And let's see, let's pull those bad boys out first before we get to Marvel. And I did get some more of the Night Terror stuff, mainly for covers. We got the Punchline one. This was on my top 10 comic book covers of the week. Man, oh man, look at that creepy cover. It looks so much better in person. Look at this singular tear that is going down Punchline's eyes. Oh my God, that's insane. Let's check out the artwork in this book here. So it looks pretty good, man. But I don't know. I'll read it, obviously, to check it out. But a lot of these books I'm getting are for more of cover buys. So that is pretty cool. Then I wound up getting Superman, issue 1, Night Terrors. Another cool cover. I might read this because I actively read Superman right now. Oh, look, he's opening up and he's got like the Superman symbol on his body there. Oh, and then he's like crumbling apart. It's pretty scary, I guess, but the artwork is just weird, man. So I don't know. So we got that going on. All right, guys. So before we continue, I got to give a quick shout out to Mark Spears' Kickstarter. This is the Monster Cards Series 2. It's on its last couple of days, so it's not too late to back it. Here you go. Superstar cover artist Mark Spears is back with his Series 2 Monster Cards. These cards have over 140 cards in the set. And these cards have written bios, stories on the back of the cards like the original series. And yes, the puzzle cards are back. If you like Series 1, guys, you're definitely going to love Series 2. There's sticker cards. There's all kinds of different other cards. And this campaign has already raised over $16,000. They're in the stretch goals right now, trying to get to 20K, then 25, 30, and beyond. Guys, I'm going to leave the link in my description box below and in the pinned comments. If you want to back this awesome project, these cards are top-notch quality. Don't miss out on Series 2 Monster Cards by Mark Spears. All right, so continuing on with the haul, we have Nightwings, Night Terrors, Nightwing. This is issue 1. Look at that cover, man. That is great. Love that. And then here we have the interior artwork. What's going on with Nightwing in this series? I don't know. He's another one that looked like he had a big, huge smile in the book as well. Let's see if we got any more artwork there. Yeah, it kind of looks a little anime-ish. I don't know what to expect out of this one. But yeah, we'll see. All right, and this might be the last issue I've tried of this. This is the Vigil. This is issue 3. So here's the artwork inside. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think it just comes down to it as me being not a fan of Ron V's writing. It just, I don't know, he just doesn't interest me all that much. I liked a couple of his things in the past, but nothing that I'm really like super excited about, right? It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, there's another Ron V book. And there's characters in here that I just can't get attached to, you know? So this is probably the last issue of that. All right, then we have Tales of Titans starring Starfire. So I like Starfire. I think she's a pretty cool character, and I want to see what this miniseries has to offer for me. Again, it's only 4 issues, and, you know, the artwork is okay, but it's not typically my style here. But again, I'm looking for the story to see what it has for me. So we'll see. All right, and then we have Hawkgirl, another character I don't know really anything about. I bought this cover because I thought this was a gorgeous cover, and if the story is good, well, I guess, hey, that's a bonus. But Kendra looks like she's moving on to Metropolis. Why she's moving there? Well, she's trying to get a fresh start. Nice interior artwork inside the book. Love the facial expressions. Power Girl is in here. It's off to a good start just based off of what I'm looking at right here. So we'll see what it has. Then we have a book that always delivers. This is World's Finest. This is issue 17. I don't know if we're on this last part of this Amazo thing and the Metal Men thing. Not my favorite story arc because I'm not really a huge fan of those characters. I am really attached to them, but I do like, obviously, Batman and Robin and Superman and the characters like that. But overall, it's a solid book. This is the first time, I think, ever that it wasn't like in my top 5 to read. All right, and then we got Blade issue 1. I don't know what to expect out of Blade. So I was like, you know what? It's a new number 1. It's got a pretty cool cover. Let's see what it looks like here on the inside, which doesn't look too bad. Looks kind of creepy, a little scary. You know, maybe adding a little terror to the mix, right? And I was like, we'll see. It doesn't look like there's a lot of dialogue in the book. Looks like there's a lot of action. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't have too much to say about Blade. Then we get the continuation of the Extreme Venomverse. I thought this was kind of a cool cover as you get this, like, robot that's fighting Venom. I don't know. He's got, like, a lightsaber. Maybe he's a robot Venom. You know, it's homage to that Amazing Spider-Man character. Then we have a baseball player Venom. I don't know, man. Like, where are we going with all this Venom stuff? We're just going so overboard with just, you know, Spider-Verse and Edge of Venomverse and the Death of Venomverse and the Carnage World. Like, there's a lot of that stuff, you know? But I'm always checking it out. And then I decided to check out Star Wars The Rebellion. This is issue 1. There was another Star Wars book that I most recently read that was okay. And this one looks like, obviously, it's taking place during the Return of the Jedi time, right? Because you got Admiral, I forgot his name, Fishface, who looks like he's leading the mission to destroy the second Death Star. Okay, so we'll see what it has to offer. All right, and then I do have some more independent books here. In fact, the rest of the books except this one is an indie book, and this is Moon Knight City of the Dead. This is issue 1. I think this is a mini series from what people were telling me, but it doesn't say that anywhere in the book if it is or not. But here's some artwork, so I'm looking forward to this one as well. Oh, I love that. Look at that battle scene right there, man. That's pretty cool. Great action, nice facial expression, good colors. We'll see what it has. All right. Some more indies. We got this Nouns book. I remember seeing this on the FOC, and I'm like, all right, why not? Let's check it out. Welcome to Nouns Land, the weirdest place on Earth. So it's an amusement park. There's some wacky people in this amusement park. They're furries. I don't know why I bought this. Maybe because it is an amusement park and I like amusement parks. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, all right. So then we wound up getting, I'm really tired, guys. Then I wound up getting this Red Sonja issue 1. my God, how did I skip this on my top 10 comic book covers of the week? I had Shannon Mayer's cover on there, but this full portrait with Jenny Frison, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Love the abs in Red Sonja as well, and that facial expression, her holding that shield. Man, that is a gorgeous one. Here's some of the interior artwork in here. Let's see if I can get something that's some action. There you go. That's what we're waiting for in a Red Sonja book. How many volumes does this make Red Sonja, though? That's got to be a ton of them, right? Good artwork, though. And then we get this Return of the Something is Killing the Children. This is issue 31. As she's fighting this duplicity type of creature that like mimics you and whatnot. And she's also doing battle against this character, this bounty hunter by the name of Cutter. And it looks like maybe Erica Slaughter got the slip on her. But check out this artwork, man. That is good stuff. I love this book, guys. This is so good. If you're behind on it, if you haven't read it yet, go out and read it. It is an awesome book. And then I wound up getting this book from Image, and this is called Scrapper. This is issue 1. As I am a huge dog person, I love dogs. I've had a dog my entire life. I love the Stray Dogs comic, and as this one is about a superhero dog, I was like, what does this have to offer for me? And I looked in the interiors, and I saw it at the shop, and I was like, okay, let's check it out. Let's see, right? I mean, check that out. The dog looks awesome, man. He's all vicious. It looks like it's in the future. And it does have kind of that like Disney feel as well. Maybe this one will take off just like Stray Dogs did, right? You never know. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, he's an adopted dog. So yeah, and that's that. So there you guys have it. There's a haul for the week. It's huge. How I'm going to find time to read all these books, I don't know, man. It's been a very hard challenge reading all these books with my busy schedule at the moment. But like I said at the beginning of the video, in a couple more weeks, things start getting back to normal, and I can't wait for that. So if you love my content, I'll leave you more content right here. In fact, this is my top 10 most anticipated comics for next week, because it's never too early to start that pull list for next week. And of course, guys, hopefully you enjoy your new comic book day. And always remember, guys, keep buying, keep collecting, but read those comics. As busy as you are, like me. Guys, I'll see you real soon. Have a great comic book day. Take care. Bye.